Good evening and welcome to our live coverage from Narendra Modi Stadium. I'm Mel Jones, and beside me in commentary today is Ali Mitchell.
Hello Mel, thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play. Earlier, I took a look at what we can expect from the day's conditions, and it's going to be an interesting decision. The pitch has started to loosen on the surface. It'd probably be a good idea to get the runs on the board first. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Great work, Ali. We're going down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Not much reaction coming from the crowd. The opposition captain wins the toss and says they'll have a bat. The left-hander taking the first ball of the day. Lovely player to watch. He'll want to see off the first 20 balls and then start to work into a big innings. The right-hander will be at the opposite end first up as well.
Drives it. Wild shot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. 4 all the way, save your legs. At the end of the over, Sri Lanka are 12 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Going with spin now. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Hit that hard and fast. That's a solid shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, 6 off it. Sri Lanka are 18 for none.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start. A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Kennedy has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes.
End of the over. The score is now 23 for none.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
You listen to that crowd. They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Drilled, but straight to the fielder. Could be close. Caught. Gone.
Kane, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oops, that's very high, but I don't think anyone's close. 12 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 35 for 1.
Taking full toll for this power play. Supreme timing and power. How will the bowler respond?
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? That was a nick, missed chance, and could be 4.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Mitchell out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
Onto that so early, almost on the up, and they might get 4. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 50 for 2. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Shah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened the last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
At the end of the over, Sri Lanka are 57 for 2.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. Some adjustments to the field.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Big edge, but no one's there to take it as it flies down near the boundary. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but with no reward, putting plenty of pressure on the batter. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away. Oh no, that's missed the stumps, and a glorious run-out chance goes begging.
63 for 2.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Power and precision in that shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Gone, down, grasped it. You really expect them to take it at this level. Great shot, at least one on offer. Ooh. Huge appeal. Ooh. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it up to the third umpire.
Pitch is in line with the stumps.
The umpire vindicated on that last delivery. It's a review wasted. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Shot. Should be runs. Quick onto that in the infield. Into the gap, and it's an easy single there.
Bonus runs here, 4 of them. The fielder probably thinking of keeping the batters honest, but it's only succeeded in frustrating the bowler.
Tried for something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Drills that one.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Two boundaries in a row. No need to panic. They should take a moment to collect themselves and try again.
A few moves made in the field.
End of the 10th over. Sri Lanka are now 74 for 2.
Left the wide delivery alone. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake. Nicely played.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
The boundaries are flowing. Need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down. Wow, that's missed the lot. Big appeal. Oops, that's very high, but I don't think anyone's close. All
the way. Got it right out of the middle.
A boundary last delivery. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? And dropped. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Misses everything.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end, she'll need to wait a bit.
Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
There'll be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure. That's too easy to pick up a single. Some serious questions need to be asked after another pour over. First, how do you stop the rot? And secondly, do you use someone else?
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
They'll get at least one. As they get ready to face their first ball, early on you want to get the batter coming forward and getting them to play away from the body before they get themselves settled. Well, don't even bother running.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. 4 all the way. Save your legs.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. Can she come back with a dot ball?
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. Good return back from the deep.
End of the 15th over. The batting team are now on 117 for 3.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Big edge, but no one's there to take it as it flies down near the boundary.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a good length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it, and the runs are flowing very easily. Solid shot, going for 4.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. How will she reply?
That's right out of the meat of the bat. There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the 17th over. The batting team are now 133 for 3.
Nicely played. Finds the edge. Strong appeal. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicketkeeper. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Suri, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. She's got her tail up.
Chance to run 2. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. We might just start to see some risky shots to get those boundaries.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot, at least one on offer. Can't get that outside the ring field. No pressure on that run. There'll be runs here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Too much room, got what it deserved.
End of the over. The batting team are now
Final over in the innings with plenty of wickets in hand. Tough ask for the bowlers. Some accurate deliveries right up in the block hole may be the way to go. Finds the fielder with that shot. And that's the end of the innings. Sri Lanka have set a target of 142 runs. This is a massive total to chase, and you just have to stay positive. The openers are going to have to get into it straight away, and there is no settling in.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Nice shot. There'll be runs here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Clipped neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground. Good shot. A beauty. End of the over, 9 runs coming from it. India are 9 for none.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Change in the bowling. Sri Lanka switching it up with some pace. Mitchell comes into the attack. No point chasing that one. It's racing to the boundary.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. They'll get at least 1. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. End of the over, 13 runs coming from it. India are 22 for none.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed. Might look to go big again here.
Power and precision in that shot. There could be a couple if they hustle. Good, tight, economical bowling. Kane has done well to stem the flow of runs.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
Great shot, at least 1 on offer. Quick to get onto the back foot, and that's flown to the boundary.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over, 8 off it. India are 32 for none.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with her bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Chance to run 2. Drills that one.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Beats the fielder at cover. Nice shot. At the end of the over, India are 41 for none.
5 gone, and the ball's been disappearing a lot. 2 and over the boundary so far, going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the medium pacer.
How will the bowler respond?
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Waits for it and cracks it away. Could be 4 if it's found the gap.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Good batting. Should be a quick single. Straight to the fielder.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. End of the over, 2 runs added. India are 52 for 1.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh no, that's missed the stumps, and a glorious run-out chance goes begging. Solid shot, going for 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. My oh my, that has just flown off the middle. Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day and the momentum is all in one direction.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far.
Pick the gap and perfect timing.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
Bhatia, the lefty is at the crease, just about ready to start.
Perfection. What a brilliant shot. 7 runs added in that over. India 73 for 2.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Couldn't get it through the field. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now on 76 for 2.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Well, don't even bother running.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting pressure on the bowler to respond. Misses everything. Confident appeal. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake. Shot! Punched into the gap and that's racing away.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Completion of the over. Allowing too many runs and the batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Change of bowling, the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Can she come back with a dot ball?
There'll be runs here.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a good length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Drilled, but straight to the fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing really can say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score. How will she reply?
Oh, super shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Tried for something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Nice shot. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. India are 112 for 2.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The fielding captains tried everything, but nothing has worked.
Quick onto that in the infield.
The right-hander at the crease, she'll want a good start.
As they get ready to face their first ball, early on you want to get the batter coming forward and getting them to play away from the body before they get themselves settled. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Atapatu, the spinner, coming into the attack. Good batting. Should be a quick single. Drills that one. Superb fielding. Full stretch to stop the boundary. Strong throw back in from the fielder out there. Oh, simple run out.
gauche. The new batter in, but she'll start from the non-striker's end. She's got her tail up.
Oh, that's high. Could be safe.
Into the 16th over, India.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Shot. Should be runs. No point chasing that one. It's racing to the boundary.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Always difficult to focus after what happened the last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Good return back from the deep.
End of the 17th over. The batting team are now 134 for 4.
It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple. Well, don't even bother running.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Great shot. Just square of backward point. No one to stop it. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon.